Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English Channel, the place where learning English is simple, clear, and fun. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Mark. We're so happy you're here with us again. Michelle, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I had a good weekend, so I'm still full of positive energy. How about you?
I'm good too. And you know, weekends always give us something to talk about. Actually, that gives me an idea for today's episode.
I think I know where this is going, but go ahead.
Well, every Monday, whether you're at school, at work, or chatting with friends, people always ask, "How was your weekend?" It's one of the easiest ways to start a conversation.
Exactly. And that makes it a perfect topic for today. Weekend stories are simple, useful, and a great way to practice English.
Yes, so today we'll show you how to talk about your weekend using clear, easy sentences.
But before we begin, a quick reminder, if you enjoy our podcast, please click like and subscribe to Everyday English channel. It really helps us grow.
Thank you so much. All right, Michelle, should I start?
Yes, Mark. Tell us about your weekend.
Well, my weekend was very relaxing, exactly what I needed after a busy week. Let me start with Saturday. On Saturday morning, I allowed myself to sleep a little longer. I didn't set an alarm, and it felt wonderful to wake up slowly.
A slow morning is such a luxury.
It is. After waking up, I made a big breakfast: coffee, eggs, and toast. Nothing complicated, but it tasted great.
Good food always makes mornings better.
Definitely. Then, in the afternoon, I went to the park. The weather was sunny and warm, so I sat on a bench and read a book. Families were walking around, kids were playing, and dogs were running everywhere. It felt peaceful.
That sounds very calm. What book were you reading?
A simple book about animals. Very easy to read, but really interesting. And in the evening, I decided to stay home. I listened to some relaxing music and cooked pasta for dinner. It wasn't fancy, but it tasted really good.
A calm Saturday. I like it.
What about you, Michelle? How was your Saturday?
My Saturday was a little different from yours. It was busy, but in a fun way. I started the morning by cleaning my apartment. It's not something I enjoy, but music makes it better.
Absolutely. Music makes everything better.
After cleaning, I met my friend Sarah, and we went shopping at the mall. We looked at clothes, shoes, and accessories. In the end, I bought a blue shirt that I really like.
Nice. Shopping can be tiring, though.
Yes, and that's why we stopped at a cafe afterward. I ordered tea, Sarah had coffee, and we shared a delicious piece of chocolate cake. It was such a good break. And then in the evening, I stayed home and watched a comedy movie. It was so funny, I laughed a lot.
Sounds like you had a fun Saturday.
So, how was your Sunday?
My Sunday continued the same quiet style. In the morning, I took a walk around my neighborhood. The air was cool and fresh, a perfect start to the day. After my walk, I went home and read my book again. I'm almost finished.
You really enjoyed that book this weekend.
I did. In the afternoon, I visited my parents. We had lunch together. My mom cooked chicken and rice, which is my favorite dish. We talked for a long time, and afterward, I helped my dad in the garden. In the evening, I relaxed at home, watched a little TV, and went to bed early to get ready for Monday.
A simple and peaceful Sunday.
And what about you Sunday, Michelle?
My Sunday had a little bit of everything. In the morning, I went to church. It was quiet and calming, a nice way to begin the day. After that, I stopped by the farmer's market. I bought some fresh apples, bananas, and tomatoes. Everything looked colorful and healthy.
Fresh food is always inspiring.
It is. And because I had fresh food, I spent part of the afternoon cooking. I made a salad, a fruit salad, and a simple soup. I like preparing food for the week because it saves me time later.
That's a smart idea.
After cooking, I rested for a bit. I sat on my sofa, listened to an English podcast, and just relaxed. In the evening, I called my sister. We talk every Sunday. And later, I read a book before going to sleep.
Busy but balanced.
So, Mark, it looks like our weekends were very different. Yours was quiet, and mine was a mix of busy and relaxing.
Yes, but both were enjoyable. And that's the great thing about weekend conversations. They're personal, simple, and everyone can talk about them.
Exactly. And for all our listeners, here's a simple guide to talking about your weekend. Talk about Saturday and Sunday. Use time words. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Use simple verbs. I went, I cooked, I watched, I walked, I bought. Add feelings. I was happy, I was tired, I was relaxed. Keep your sentences short and clear.
And now, we want to hear from you. Tell us one thing you did this weekend. Write it in the comments below.
And if you found today's episode helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to Everyday English channel. Your support means a lot to us.
Thank you so much for listening today. We hope you have a wonderful week ahead.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.